what's good, everybody? It's Rocky here, along with my guy Gav, as per usual. What are you saying, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, man. I'm literally just chilling, obviously, because I just finished with the shirts and stuff. But I got this one behind me through today. That's just an amazing piece. But yeah, I thought I'd just bring Henri because we're gonna talk about Henri today. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I felt like being super positive today. I know people are gonna laugh when I say that, but yeah, man. It's the anniversary when we first signed him, and with everything going on, I think it's quite cool to talk about. Well, the king. Let's just put it that way, mate. The king. Yeah. So just look back on things and just good memories, and yeah, just nothing but Thierry. But yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say like I wanted to chat a little bit about what's going on at the moment, but maybe we'll talk about that in the end. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, like we'll just go right into it. Really, like, do you have like a favorite Henri moment of
I've
your?
got I've got millions. As with all Arsenal fans, we've all got millions, haven't we? But I think my favourite Henri moment is probably it wasn't so much the goal, but it was the free kick against Wigan. I remember watching that, just laughing my head off because obviously he took the free kick, but then they made him retake it, and he was obviously pissed about that. Goes and scores it again, and it's just when the camera like goes straight into his face, he's like watching it go in, and then just pulls that hit the typical Henri face and just sort of says, "Is that good enough?" I thought there's
face, yeah, it's amazing.
That was just like represents everything about him, doesn't it? It was just amazing that moment. I thought, oh man, there's been a few of them. You go back to Kirkland. You remember when he kept time wasting, and then they went and scored, and he was like, he gave the ball to him, said, "Go on, do you want it? Do you want it?"
Yeah.
There's no character like. There's never been a character like him. I just think he could. People mistook it for cockiness, whatever you want to call it, or being a bit up your own arse and stuff like that. But it's just his character. It was passion as much as it was anything else. It's like, but yeah, there's so many I could go through. I mean, one more I will have to say is the Danny Mills, the moment when in the corner flag when he just did him.
Nothing. Yeah,
because he was pissing Henri off all game. Do you know what I mean? Just being an absolute twat, and that's why he's still got beef with Henri now. He only hates Arsenal is because he just Henri let his feet do the talking, and that was just insane. The funny thing is now, I think if that was with the referees and VAR now, the way he sort of pushed and managed to nutmeg him, that would be like, oh, that's a foul on Danny Mills now. Obviously back then we could actually play football, but
that's the thing.
Yeah, there's just too many. But let's hear some of yours as well, man. I could go on forever.
Yeah, you know what? I think we all do it, or we should do it. But I tend to like revisit YouTube sometimes, or like I see like little compilations on Twitter. I think like I've seen like nearly every sort of compilation you could see of him. But like, there's just so many, man. Like, there's so many. Like, if the younger generation, like, if any of you are watching this and you haven't seen Henri play live in the flesh or just on your TV, I'd suggest you go back on YouTube and search any sort of Thierry Henry video. Like, I remember on the AFTV thing, like Turkish was like to me, "Oh, what's your like moment you want to see come into like play in 5 years time?" And it's not about me and whatever, it's about other people and them having a Thierry Henry shirt. Because I said it before and I'll say it again, once you put that shirt on and it's on your back and you're representing Henri and the club at the same time, it's a different kind of feeling, bro. Like, even this I'm wearing now, like this I made, it's off like a French movie but just redesigned into like Thierry Henry's eyes. Like, so many things that I just want to represent him. And like, I know you're doing it as well as well.
Man. This is one of your your retro sort of vintage bootlegs. Shout out to UK Dre. He helped you design it, etc. But Yeah, man. You're totally right. It's kind of like what we mentioned last week about the Invincible shirt. You know, when I sort of joked and said, you know, you can walk around with that shirt and people can't say anything to you. It's
Yeah.
kind of the same. What we know isn't. It is the same when you put an Henri shirt on. No one can say anything to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, like mate, he's not just. I think I put it in the post earlier on. He's not just the greatest Arsenal player of all time. He's also the greatest Premier League player of all time. You can't. There's
100%.
no denying it. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't just. I don't want to see all the stats and stuff like that. But then again, his stats were fantastic, were ridiculous. But he was so much more than just a striker. The way he scored goals were
Yeah.
completely different to anything I'd ever seen. It's like it just that's what was so exciting, and I have so many good memories about it. It's just when he picked up that ball, you just felt something. You felt an energy. You felt like, oh, we could do anything with this. You just, you know, you're excited. You're like, oh my god, what is he going to do? And I don't really get that anymore. Do you know what I mean? He was the one player that if he didn't support Arsenal, we were like, oh man, I'll just watch Arsenal just for this guy because it's entertainment. I think I'd say Cristiano Ronaldo was the next in the line of that sort of player. Do you know what I mean? When he was at United, he slowly, you know, I don't think he got to Henri's level with that, but you know what I mean. But it was just, so exciting. And I think, going back to being able to wear his shirt, no one could ever say anything. You just have to appreciate it. And that's why he was the first with Alan Shearer in the, you know, Hall of Fame. What can you say? And what you said as well, man, it's like I've been trying to get my son Brandon into, you know, what he's watched some of the 49 and B, and just, you know, like you said, YouTube, you know, I've got up before and said to him, just watch. And I've never seen someone's jaw drop so quick. You know, it's like, because he talks about, you know, his generation now is Mbappe. Yeah, Mbappe is very similar to Henri, but so he'll talk about Mbappe. He go, oh, yeah. Some people say he's a bit like Henri, isn't he? I'm like, yeah, have a look at this. And he's like, what? But you know, it's just different level.
Different level, isn't it? Just different level. Like Mbappe's good and all, you know, but you look at someone who's just like a pure talent in football, can do basically everything and anything. That's got to be Thierry Henry. Like, it's just amazing, man. Like, he's just one of my favorite players growing up. I remember, like, I used to get him on my shirts all the time. Like in 05, 06 specifically, like my away shirt was Henry. Like my home was the Abbey. I don't know why I chose the Abbey. I think it's because I saw him in a magazine and was like, oh, this guy's the next big thing. But now, if anyone wants to get the 05, 06 shirt, I get requests every single day, emails every single day. I want Thierry Henry on the back. And there's just nothing better. Like I can look at that shirt all day, every day and just cherish it. Like it's the best.
He represents more than just himself. He represents an era of just like, you know, glory and just everything we could have dreamed of. You know, he was the main man in it. He really was. I mean, it's sometimes you just get gobsmacked, don't you? Just kind of, there's nothing you can really say. Like you almost don't need to say anything. It's just, he was just a different level. Like for me, when I grew up, the Brazilian Ronaldo, for me, he was the greatest, you know, striker I've ever seen. You know, it's like, oh wow, this guy's ridiculous. But you know, for me, Henri's right up there with him. He really is. Totally two different strikers completely. But you know, the things that Henri can do that Ronaldo could do, etc. But I didn't think I'd ever see anything more exciting than Ronaldo, and then Henri came along. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I remember as a kid once, I must have got the Clippers when I was like very young. And I shaved my head, like just all of it, and I left this front bit here. So, like Ronaldo's, and I had it's just such like a unique haircut. Like, how the fuck did he come up with that? It's just amazing.
I don't know, mate. I think when you're the greatest striker around, you can do what you want, can't you? But I know what you mean, though. You know, but yeah, man. I mean, this leads me to sort of say goals. We were going to mention this, weren't we? Have you? I'd say the problem is, right, with Henri, I could say to you, let's go top three, but it's just so bloody hard. Like you feel like you've left out an amazing one. I'm going to try. I think I've got three that I think are my favorite, but I want to hear yours first if you've got them ready. Your top three on goals.
See, there's so many, and like some people will say that they're so obvious, but I'm just gonna go with them anyway.
I don't think they are, mate. I don't think they are.
I'd start with this shirt here, of course. in terms of goals wise was when he returned. He came back. It was against Leeds. He was subbed on late stages of the game. I think it was a goal. It was level, and he scored a winner, didn't he?
Yeah, there was. I don't think there was any goals. I'm sure it was 0-0.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
and
0-0.
yeah, he came on, and yeah, Song put him through.
Amazing,
Job.
amazing.
I think I'm with you on that one. It's not in my top 3, but it's, again, like we said, there's so many. But I think that was the one goal that I almost got a little bit emotional about. Like, I didn't cry, but when you're like, when I was screaming, I could feel it in the back of my throat. Do you know what I mean? I was like, it was like unbelievable. It had to be him, didn't it? It was just
once, didn't you?
Hey,
you got to see him once, didn't you, in a pre-season match?
Yeah. Like I said, I don't get a chance to get down there much, but yeah, I have seen him. But but I probably would have been in tears if I was there. But
oh,
many people's top 3. It was the motion of it as well.
Yeah,
just for him to come back, and the fact he went straight to Arsene Wenger and that embrace, and when he went to the crowd as well, it's just, again, it's like, we always complain even to this day that we lack passion and we don't, look at, you remember seeing his face when he scored and like pumping his chest, and was like, mate, he's only on loan, but that player knows exactly what it means to put an Arsenal shirt on.
You know what? It's mad, yeah, because I was watching like the players come out of the tunnel against Chelsea, and obviously it's the first game back. Everyone's applauding the players, and it's a pre-season match. Like, I can get it. Like, if it's like a final or like a big Premier League match, and you're not acknowledging the fans because you're so focused, then that's okay. But like when the players came out, Aubameyang's leading the line. Like, not one player went like that to the fans. Like when they came out of the tunnel, and I'm just like, we haven't been like, your face says it all. Like, we haven't been in the presence of, or the players hadn't been in the presence of fans for so damn long. They come out and they're not even like acknowledging the fans one bit. Like, I know you got a task at hand, but it's a big moment for the fans, and like to at least go like that, cherish the moment and whatnot. First game back, they didn't do anything, and I was really, really pissed off. And I'm like, there's no leadership in there. There's no one that says, we got a game back, with the fans and stuff. Like the players like that back in the day weren't like that. They weren't.
No. But I don't want to talk about it. I'm so done with it, mate. And the problem is we could make a massive case and try to explain to everyone how wrong it all is, but I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it, but our fan base, yeah. Let's just move on, mate, because it's just ridiculous. But anyway, let's go back to Henry. What's your second one?
Second one, I'd say I don't really have an order, but I love the penalty against Wigan. Said goodbye to Highbury. That was amazing. That it's just pure class. Like, I just love it. Like, he just steps down afterwards and kisses the ground and sort of says goodbye to Highbury. Like, I really love that. I was gonna go with the Bernabeu one next, but I don't really want to, because I feel like it's just annoying. Like, I see Chelsea winning the title, the Champions League, and then we're still celebrating Henry's in 2006.
I know what you mean.
Round of 16 quarterfinals, like, we're still raving about that. So I don't really like revisiting that. And I'm gonna go with his first goal against Southampton.
It was a good goal as well. Not an easy one to do. He sort of leaned back. Do you know what I mean?
That was just the start of it. Do you know what I mean? And once he hit that, boom, he didn't stop running after that. But
that's it. He didn't have a good start. He wasn't great when he first came in. You know, same as Perez. But like you say, it just takes that one goal to get going. And my God, did he get going?
That's it.
That's it, man. Well, my top 3 actually does have the Real Madrid goal in it. Kind of at the time, like, remember, we were the first team to beat them. There. Do you know what I mean? Like, Premier League team, etc. Like, it was massive. It was also not so. Okay, we didn't win it. We all know where that went. But when you look back at the team they were playing, like that Real Madrid, the names in that team.
Yeah. Who?
And look back now, and it's like, it was just the not giving up. Like, I'm going to score this no matter what. You're not catching me. Like, he just left them all in the dust and did it on his own. And it's like, it was to the moment he scored that. I don't think I've ever screamed so loud in my life. I said, and luckily no one was around me, children-wise, so it was good. But it was just a release. Do you know what I mean? It was like, oh my God, this is just unbelievable. Like, it was, yeah, just the moment, the fact that, you know, we were going to take away the win for the first time and against Real Madrid, and it just felt like this is it. You know, it really felt like.
Yeah.
I think that was when I think everyone sort of sat up and noticed, and we all sat up and noticed Henry, but this was on the big stage. This was against Real Madrid, and Ronaldo was on the other side of the pitch. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm the best. Do you know what I mean? And the way when he celebrated that, you knew it. Do you know what I mean? He was like, now you can watch.
Hands
you know what I
out.
mean?
Woo.
So that for me, that's why it's in the top 3, because it just meant more than just the goal. But what a goal as well. But yeah, that's my first one. See, I'm getting all passionate about it, but that's what I mean. We don't have that anymore, man.
Yeah.
It's like we don't have players that we're like, oh man. But
lagged out of it.
League one. I think it was in the away against Inter. It was the second goal, I think. When he almost basically ran on his own and scored. Because what I loved about it was the fact that, to be fair, he should have squared the ball, like, you know, but he stopped play, held it up, and then took on the player again and went and scored. I thought to have that much confidence, and, you know, because if he didn't score, it would have looked really bad on him. Do you know what I mean? But just against Inter Milan away, to have the balls to do that and slot it away.
You know,
for me, it was just like this.
I might attach the videos in this.
Yeah, we should
See.
But yeah, that was up there for me as well. You know, I know a lot of people talk about the Premier League goals, but it was just the fact that could have gone wrong. But he just had so much confidence in himself, and it was against Inter. And obviously we decked him, but yeah, that for me was amazing. But yeah, I'd say my third one, I was torn. I might have to add a little bonus one, and you can do it if you want. I was torn because I still absolutely love the goal he scored against Liverpool when the solo goal, when he just absolutely ran through them all.
Oh yeah,
and it was like bowling balls, like, you know, like the thing, whatever you want to call them. He just knocked people over. They're like banging into each other and just and obviously that we came back in that game as well, and that just topped it off. But it was just you don't see goals like that now. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't even human then.
Yeah.
That was just unbelievable. The one I wanted to add in, and it's not one that everyone really talks about, but it was against Man City before they held all the money in 2003. I don't know if we're in class of 2004, I can't remember the exact date, but do you remember the absolute bullet he scored against them? I don't know if you remember it. He sort of went in, it was outside the box, and it just went straight. It looked like a toe punt, but it was so strong, and it kept getting stronger and stronger. And just a top corner. We'll try and find the clips later, and then he did the celebration where he does the slide on the floor that we all know at the statue. I know obviously Spurs, he did it there as well because it was raining, and he just like, you probably remember he's got his gob open and like shouting and just like, but it was just the fact it was such a bullet. I thought I've never seen a shot like that before, but again, we could talk about so many. You know, we haven't even mentioned the Man United goal, the little flick in top. You know,
yeah.
But like you said, it's so cliche. Everyone knows that goal, and it was amazing. But yeah.
What about his celebration? That one. The celebration when he's at.
Oh yeah. That was amazing. The old what's up, mate. Honestly.
But yeah,
that's the other thing. His celebrations were so good as well. It's like you wait for them as much as you wait for the goal.
Yeah,
you know, it's just just another level, mate. Just when he banged that, when he went that, you know, with the crest and that, he meant it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. You don't really see players going like this to the crest. I know Smith Rowe did it
sometimes, but not to the level that he did. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's that famous picture, isn't it, where he's like almost pulled his freaking like Hulk Hogan or something, where he's pulled it across, and, you know, like you know,
I think that's
on his shirt.
Actually here, because we're also going to do a quiz for everyone to see. I don't know if you guys can see. Should we go for the quiz now? It's this photo.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So it's how much do you know Thierry Henry? I think it's actually on the Arsenal website. So maybe you guys afterwards. Well, we're probably not gonna know the answers now, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just start it. Oh, this is an easy one. Which club did Thierry join us from?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, obviously Juventus.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I'd say I get cocky now, but there's going to be like, dates of birth and crap that I don't know anything about. But
People say Monaco, like a bit too soon, mate, or late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which of these trophies did Thierry Henry win first? European Championship, FA Cup, Community Shield, and Premier League.
Ooh.
I'm sure in 19. Wait, let me think about this. The season he joined, I know for a fact we won the Community Shield, but I don't know if he played in that match.
But he would still be part of the team, wouldn't he? So he would have won it.
Okay.
Because that was my first thought was Community Shield, but because it could be that between that or the league, isn't it? Yeah, just go. Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Oh, wait. Oh, that's not for. It's not for Arsenal though.
Oh.
He won that for.
I can't see your screen, by the way. It just says Zoom user starting screen sharing. But
oh really?
So I don't know. Yeah.
They literally say Henry's career and
so it's everywhere.
What was that?
So you mean it's like for everywhere, not just Arsenal?
Yeah, but I thought it was his actual like playing career at Arsenal. But I'm sure he won the Community Shield when he joined, or that team did. But he did win the European Championship. All right. So, how many goals did Henry score for us? There's 230, 229, 227, and 228.
I'm sure it's 229.
You think it's 229?
I think so.
Because he beat Righties 182.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to 229 as well. I don't know this exactly, but I would say that could be 230.
Yeah.
228. Oh, it's so close.
Oh, mate. Come on, mate. You could score one more for me.
He scored an incredible 228 goals for us in 377 games with a final strike coming against Sunderland in 2012 when he's wearing the away shirt to this and the long sleeves. So that was amazing. All right. So which team did Thierry break Ian Wright's goal scoring record against? Sparta Prague, Olympiacos, PSV, or Dynamo Zagreb? I know this one.
Yeah.
Do you know this one?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm sure it's what do you call it? Zagreb.
No, it's not. It's
Sparta. Oh, no. I'm thinking about something else. It's Sparta. Prague.
Sparta, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about something. No, it's all right. Yeah.
I remember the program.
Because it was the little what do you call it? The little hook goal, wasn't it?
Something like that. I remember the program they made. It was like an anti-racism one. And they made like a t-shirt of Thierry accomplishing the goal.
Oh, you had that, didn't you?
Yeah, I had that like last year, like, literally like a year ago. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the game where it is, we did the hook goal, but they were wearing the yellow away shirt, weren't they?
Prague, yeah.
I think it was the goal after that was the one that broke it, but I think he scored two, didn't he? I'm sure.
He scored
I can't remember.
Yeah, he scored two.
Yeah.
Yay! All right, let's go. Thierry scored his 100th and 200th goals against the same side, but who was it? Middlesbrough, Birmingham, Blackburn, or Bolton? I don't know this personally.
What was the option again? Yeah, I mean, he tended to score quite a lot against them.
Yeah.
Bolton, not so much.
Yeah,
we'll go with Middlesbrough. We'll go with that. Because I think we beat 4-0 once, I'm sure.
It was Birmingham. Birmingham. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Wow,
Man.
people voted Blackburn. Nope. So Birmingham were definitely pleased to see the back of Thierry. The striker marked his first century on January 12th, 2003, before recording his second against the Blues 3 years later. Bloody hell.
Mm.
All right, so it says only one other player has scored 100 goals at a single Premier League round. But which of these is it? Frank Lampard, Robbie Fowler, Wayne Rooney, or Alan Shearer?
Mm. I think, the obvious one would be Shearer, but I'm going to put an outside punt on Fowler just to be different.
Fowler, yeah. Yeah, I think because Alan Shearer went to different teams, didn't he? So he was at Blackburn, then he went to Newcastle, right? So I
Yeah,
vote
yeah.
Fowler. I think it's Rooney personally, but
Okay, yeah.
oh, it is Shearer, man. Fuck.
We said that, didn't we?
Yeah.
It just
Bro.
felt like it was too obvious, but
Yeah. How many Premier League Golden Boots did Thierry win? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I think it's 3.
I think.
I'm sure, because it's just like.
I think it's 2.
2003.
03, 04, and then 05, 06. But I don't think he won it in the other years.
Okay, well, we'll go with yours.
It might be 3. 01, 02 when we did the double.
Yeah.
What should we go?
We'll go with We'll go because we went with my answers on the other one. So go for 2 for you.
4? Fucking hell! What plastic? Oh, what plastics, man! Everyone's probably like, no, you did it wrong. Fucking hell! No, how could we get that wrong? Jesus.
I honestly thought it was 3. I felt like 4 was too much, but
yeah.
Oh well.
He's better than what we thought he is.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Thierry won the Premier League goal of the season in 2003, but who did he score that goal against? Liverpool, United, Middlesbrough, Tottenham.
It's got to be Liverpool. Oh, yeah, but they were so similar, weren't they? Yeah, but they were so similar, weren't they? Oh, man.
I'll say Tottenham only because of how important that goal was.
I'm going to say Liverpool because of the fact we were behind and there was like a massive comeback. So
okay,
I'm going to go Liverpool. But I know what you're saying, though. You choose.
Tottenham. Yeah, I was right.
I'm not going to complain about that.
Of course it was against them. The result and celebration was so good that it even warranted a statue. Legend.
Yeah. No, yeah, shit. Should have said that.
Look at that. Beautiful.
I know.
Who did Thierry score the final goal of his spell at the club against? Blackburn, Man U, Liverpool, and Middlesbrough.
What? Hang on a minute. What, are you talking about the loan spell?
His first spell. So it was Blackburn, Man U, Liverpool, and Middlesbrough. I think it was Man U.
Yeah, because wasn't it that bullet of a header?
Yeah, I think it was.
With the celebration of Adebayor and all that last minute goal.
Yeah, should we go Man U?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Middlesbrough.
But that's what I mean, because Middlesbrough was in the spell when he came back, I'm sure it was Middlesbrough where it didn't even feel like an Henry goal. It was like a deflection, but he scored it. Do you remember? He had the long sleeve that we're home on.
Oh.
And it went in, but it was like a deflected shot, but he countered it. So that's why I was asking you about the loan spell thing, because that was his last. Yeah, because then he carried on, didn't he? And then did Sunderland.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was that was the game where it was deflected and went in. Fair. I think Van Persie scored the other goal, but mate, yeah, that's confusing the way it was said.
Yeah.
But if it was his last spell before he came back for the loan, then yeah, I think it was United. But I do remember him scoring a deflected goal. But okay.
Yeah.
Stupid quiz. Yeah.
This one is: how many goals did Thierry score en route to the 2006 Champions League finals? 9,
Oof.
7, 5, or 3? Um,
Mm,
oh, this is a hard one. I think it was
it's
5.
hard because we didn't score that many.
I think
Do
it
you know
was
what I mean?
5. Oh,
Yeah.
or was it? It could have been 7. Wait, let me think. Let me think.
There was a few other people who scored a few, weren't there? It wasn't just like I would say
7.
5. You
7.
reckon 7?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
think he got 26 league goals. Or did he get 28 league goals that season?
We're going to be doubting him again, aren't we? It's going to be more.
Oh
Fucking
God, it's gonna be 7. I thought it was
okay.
8 before I saw the question. I mean
I was
the
only thinking 5 because we didn't really score that many, and then obviously Fabregas and some other players scored some. But yeah, we'll go with 7 then to be
watch it
safe. I reckon.
watch it be 9. I'll go with 7. 5. Oh fuck off.
Ah, mate.
There it is, everyone. There's the quiz. We got 2 out of 10 relegation for us. And here's the video actually of top Premier League goals by Thierry Henry. So if anyone wants to watch that, go ahead and just watch it because it's probably a beaut. But we'll actually get his statistics up now for everyone to
Yeah.
see. So he had 258 appearances and 175 goals, 157 wins, and 39 losses. That's just disgusting. 39 losses. We got that like last season, mate.
Don't. Jesus Christ.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
it's just amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
4 golden boots, PL Player of the Season twice, Champion twice, Player of the Month 4 times. Surprising. But
And do you
then,
know what's funny? And yet no Ballon d'Or.
yeah, I feel like he should have won that.
Yeah.
He should have won that.
Like for me, if a team goes invincible and you're the top scorer, it's such a feat. Like for me, how could you not? I don't know. I know a lot of people talk about racism and say there was that to play, and I don't know, but
It was
I
racist,
mean,
man. How else
yeah,
could he not win that, man?
I
Bloody.
know, I just don't get it. Like that is such a feat for a whole team to do, and for him to be the signature person at the front. Like I don't know, I don't get it. He should have got it, but it is what it is. Everyone knew the real score with it, but never mind.
Yeah, but I think that leaves it at that for the Thierry Henry talk. Is there anything?
That was good. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, man. Hey everyone, apologies for the technical difficulties. Just wanted to say a massive thank you though for staying tuned throughout the whole pod, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like or subscribe or comment. We'd love to hear what you guys think. Yeah, sorry we couldn't deliver on the quiz. We didn't do well, but love for joining. Hope you guys see the next one.